Every time I think this Nicki Minaj JayZ Super Bowl thing is over, something else comes up. So here I am to break it down and give my 2 cents. So it was announced that Kendrick Lamar would be doing the halftime show next year at the Super Bowl, and I didn't expect for the announcement to cause everything to go left. The first whiff of disagreement I got with the decision came from Nicki Minaj, though I heard some others were displeased prior to her rant. Let's take it a little step back though. JayZ has had a deal with the NFL since 2019 to produce the halftime show. That year it was Maroon 5 with Big Boy and Travis Scott, 2020 was Shakira and J.Lo, 2021 was The Weeknd, 2022 was Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar and Mary J. Blige along with 50 Cent and Anderson .Paak, and last year was Rihanna. In my opinion, JayZ is doing pretty good with ensuring hip-hop artists get that opportunity to grace the stage. So back to Miss Nicki. After Kendrick was announced, she started ranting that it should have been Lil Wayne. Some of her tweets read, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Drake and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Nola, what's good? So the Super Bowl is in New Orleans next year, and that's where Wayne is from. So that's one reason people wanted Wayne, but halftime performers rarely ever perform in the place they are from. Wayne himself also expressed back then how much he would have wanted to perform.
But we all praying, we praying, we keeping our fingers crossed. I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure this next album and everything I do is killer. So I'm gonna make it very hard for them I want to just make it hard for them not to holler at the boy.
But people have pointed out how the show happened in New Orleans before, when Wayne was even hotter in his career. So why wasn't there an uproar then? The answer is because hip-hop artists weren't getting the opportunity back then, but at the same time, JayZ is to be thanked for them getting the opportunity now. So instead of going off at JayZ, why can't we look at the bigger picture of what he's doing for hip-hop?
When you hear people's gripe against me, it's always about what I didn't do for them. They don't say I did anything to them. They said I didn't do something for them.
Facts. Nicki also talked about denying a young black man, so what's Kendrick? Is he not a young black man who is also deserving of this opportunity? Since when aren't people rocking with Kendrick? And people are saying it's not about Kendrick, but put yourself in his shoes. How would you feel if you got an opportunity and someone is going off about how someone else should have gotten it? Nicki can disagree all she wants, but in my opinion, she went about it in a distasteful way. In a selfish way too, because notice how she said her and Drake are the reasons Jay didn't pick Wayne. Like what? What do you call it when someone makes everything about themselves? Someone said, wait, this is about Wayne? Oh girl, sit this out, cause he wouldn't be doing this. She replied, oh, you think speaking up on injustice within your workplace should only be done if it's for a person who would do it for you? I'm really the realest ninja. Whoa, hashtag Gag City DC tonight. I think she's only going this hard because she already has personal angst against JayZ, let's be real. I feel like this shouldn't have been the avenue for her to rant about JayZ because it just takes away from Kendrick's moment. Also, she's so upset about Wayne, yet every tweet she still manages to fit in promo for her shoes and tour. Some other things she said was, God forbid if Wayne was to leave this earth right now, the culture would be in mourning. That's why so many people keep saying to give our legends their flowers while they are still around to smell them. Sitting around all day playing games with people's life and the legacy, God ain't sleep. Want ninjas to suck his for a Grammy. Want them to suck his to do the halftime show. LOL. Glad I did it already. LMFAO threatening any outlet who shows me love. Ninja if you don't get gone. I agree that we should give people their flowers, but as she said herself, Wayne is already a hip-hop legend, so why are they acting like the Super Bowl was going to make his career? If he dies right now, he died a hip-hop legend. Wayne himself finally spoke about the situation. Here's some of what he said.
I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown, for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. It made me feel like shit. Not getting this opportunity. It broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but my God, have you all helped me.
Not him saying it broke him, like, I didn't think it was that serious at all. And why is everyone acting like if he doesn't do it next year, it can never happen? Like he can do it anytime after, regardless of where it takes place. Nicki again commented on what Wayne said, and she said, this too shall pass, but what you have done for the hip-hop culture will remain. It will stand the test of time. Many times our greatest and most dehumanizing test is just a way for God to get the glory. You are simply used in a war of egos. To people who are empty inside, all they have is their temporary power. Now every day, these wicked people are spending money to circulate the worst of you, but the Lord will nullify each and every single attempt, and not only will it return to sender, it will be replaced with the best of you. You are human, they are not, and never will be perfect. And when they go out of their way to circulate the worst of human beings, the worst of them shall be circulated and magnified too. It will be their demise. The Lord has warned them time and time and time again. Their stone-cold hearts believe they are above reproach, but this time they'll regret it. Is that a threat? Honestly, y'all, I don't know. Is it that deep? Nicki literally called this man a Laffy Taffy alien. She said, "Got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Be happy, I beg. Go be happy. In rap business, in women's business, when you got the politicians and the police, you good though." And that's why people are wondering where she stands with Beyonce, because imagine someone coming for your husband in the most disrespectful way like this. The tweet that made people question whether she was coming for Beyonce too was when she said, "Y'all know his next move is going to be to tell y'all a certain someone is being treated so unfairly so that y'all can go back into that trance." So we're like, who's the certain someone? I thought Megan Thee Stallion, but some say it's Beyonce. This video just might be true. So there was this whole thing with people saying that the city of New Orleans made the ultimate decision as to who gets chosen for the Super Bowl halftime, and that it wasn't JayZ. But the producer of the halftime show, Jesse Collins, spoke with Variety and said it's a decision that Jay makes. Since we've been on board with that show, he's made it every year and it's been amazing. He's always picked right. So the Barbs started saying, "Oh Nicki, you will always be famous. Nicki may tell a joke but she never tells a lie. Y'all owe Nicki an apology." And I'm like, for what? Didn't we already know JayZ makes these decisions? If you didn't know, then that's on you. JayZ has the right to pick whoever he wants, and Kendrick knows how to put on a show, and fun fact, he remembers his lyrics. The Super Bowl halftime show has many eyeballs watching each year, and many have questioned whether Wayne could even handle the performance. He's spoken about forgetting his own lyrics. To Rolling Stone, he said, "I believe that God blessed me with this amazing mind, but would not give me an amazing memory to remember this amazing stuff. And that's just my God's honest truth. You could lie, you could ask me about such and such song, I wouldn't even know what we were talking about." That doesn't sound like someone fit to take the Super Bowl stage to me. Also, this is Lil Wayne at the Renaissance World Tour last year.
Hey, put the fuck down. Hey, put the lock down. Hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, I am myself. Hey, is that a drum song? Hey, if you get me, I let a drum go.
And Kendrick at the Renaissance World Tour last year. And to be clear, Lil Wayne has many great songs, but if he can't remember the lyrics and is going to freestyle and jump around on the stage, that's not halftime show worthy at all. And people are acting like JayZ hates Lil Wayne, but they forgot how he helped him out of his over $7 million debt, not Nicki or anyone else.
There's people like JayZ. You know what I mean? He helped me when I was really down. Really down. Jay don't want me to tell nobody. That man helped me with my tax. These are real friends, y'all. Shout out to my nigga Jay.
I feel like it's just business, not personal. Overall, this whole thing blew up unnecessarily in my opinion. Him not performing isn't the end of the world, and who's to say that making this whole thing a spectacle didn't hurt his chances of performing another year? Where do you stand in this situation? Comment below, and thanks for watching.